Good morning, everyone. I'm starting the vlog before I even start work. Today's gonna be a busy day. So I wore my Friday shirt because it's Friday. Not my Friday, but the world's Friday. But the reason I'm starting early is because there's a donut involved, and I think it's more fun to see the donut, instead of me just talk about it. But this is from Everglazed from Disney Springs. If you don't know, Linda goes to Disney Springs every week, and they just happen to stop at Everglazed. And I just love that I'm able to have Disney Springs at home without, having to bring it back to a hotel room or anything like that. Now, I will say, if you haven't watched our reviews of the Everglazed donuts before, they are very big. I normally just stick with like a sprinkled donut, so it's not as intense as those really fancy ones. And I like fancy ones, but I also like simple. It's less rich, easier to eat, less messy. So that is what I'm getting my day started with. And I am going to make all these calls. I'm done with work. Whew. Today ended rough. And like all day, I've been so motivated. I've been like, I'm gonna do this. Then when I get done with work, I'm gonna do all of these things and I'm gonna be so productive. But honestly, the last 45 minutes to an hour of work just got me so crabby. Ugh. And also, it doesn't help that I keep seeing all of these posts about people getting called back to their jobs, which is like, and here in Orlando, lots of my Disney friends getting called back to their jobs. And on LinkedIn, a lot of connections getting called back to roles they were laid off of. And I know that's not going to happen for me. I guess I don't know that, but I would assume that's not happening for me. And not that I'm like mad that my friends are getting their jobs back, but I guess it's more jealousy. Like, as hard of as I've tried to get a job, I still don't have one, and it's so frustrating. We are officially, let me look at a calendar here. It is the 26th.
Is there something else I can help with?
We are 5 weeks away from my temp job ending, so we gotta figure out something soon. So yeah, that's life right now. I have lots of cool stuff to show you, but right now maybe I'll eat something, see if that cheers me up. I need to get rid of these negative vibes and put on happy and productive vibes. Wish me luck. Hello. I wanted to vent a little bit. And then I promise I'm going to show you all the cool stuff that I said I was going to show you. Kind of like a mini Disney haul, if you will. So I ate and I had ice cream because I am having a bad day. Because when you have a bad day, ice cream is great, right? So I actually just sent my last email. It's 8:20 p.m. And I just ended my day with some really unfortunate circumstances where I was sort of disrespected by the last two people I talked to, and they just kind of were situations that escalated. So, one, the person blamed me for getting COVID. They're not even in my state. I clearly did not physically give them COVID. They were upset about something else and blamed me. They've never talked to me in my life. And a lot of the things when people are rude to me in this temp job, it's like, I know that they're not actually, most of the time, they're not actually frustrated or mad at me. I'm just the one that talks to them first, which, like, everybody I talk to is 18 or older, so they should know better, but that's a story for another day. And it's just like, I don't really even work for this company. It's a temp job. So, like, there's not really much I can do when somebody's rude to me. Like, I can report it. I can recommend, like, hey, manager, you should have this conversation or document this person, but they don't have to listen to me. So there's really nothing I can do. I just have to sit and take it, which is fine because most of the time it's very non-personal. At least, what they say is potentially personal, but it's not really about me. But, like, what if I wasn't a person like that? Like, people are so easily offended by everything these days. Like, what if I was as sensitive as these people are that fly off the handle over nothing? I don't know. It's just super frustrating. So I just sent my last email because I had to forward this manager one to the powers that be. My coworker got involved because she saw the emails starting to go through, and it was just an escalated situation. Now, again, everybody's life is, I mean, first of all, the pandemic's still happening, right? COVID is still a thing. Life is weird. It's the first spring break we've had. I mean, it sounds stupid to say it's the first spring break we've had in a year. I guess it's really been 2 years, right? 'Cause some people didn't get a spring break last year because the world shut down. So I get, like, even non-service industry jobs are busy right now. Like, I was just talking to a fellow LuLaRoe retailer who has a day job that's not service related, and they're busy too. I mean, teachers are busy. Like, everybody's busy right now because even if it's not because they're going on vacation, like, people are getting stuff done because they have time off of work or school. So I get life is weird. People have money right now with the stimulus checks, so people are spending it. Everywhere is busy, but it just still does not justify being rude to somebody that you barely know. So that's where my frustration is. And I just needed to vent about it because Duncan's at work and Linda heard me have the conversation, well, heard my end of the conversation when I was having it as I was eating dinner. So I don't need to bother her more with that. But let's push that aside and let's start this Disney haul, right? So the first two things, I actually don't know where they're from. Linda gave them to us. I don't know if she went to Character Warehouse or if she went to Cast Connections. I really don't know their gifts, but I got these red ears. I didn't specifically ask for them, but I've secretly wanted them for a long time. If you don't know, I actually don't have a huge ear collection. My ear collection has grown more in the past year and a half, but I don't wear ears often just because I just don't know. But I really like the solid color ones because I think you can make them work for a lot more things. But speaking of things that you can't use for a lot of things, she got Duncan this hat. I've kind of been eyeing up a plaid Christmas hat for Duncan for a while because I have one of the pairs of ears I do have is a Christmas plaid mini ear, so I wanted him to have a plaid one. I think these are nice too because the other Santa hat we have has like the fuzzy wool stuff at the bottom, so the bottom is really hot, and this will be a lot more comfy. So I haven't been sleeping well the last couple nights, and I realized last night that it's because of my pillow. Now, I've never had so many problems with pillows, so I know this means I'm getting old. But we asked for pillow recommendations back during the lockdown, and everyone recommended My Pillow, which the first week we got them was the best sleep I'd gotten in forever. But one of the My Pillow things is that you have to run it in the dryer every few weeks to fluff it back to its original state, I guess. And I find that super annoying. So I'm looking for pillow recommendations. I don't even know if I like firm or soft pillows. That's part of my problem. I sleep really well in Disney hotels, so I looked up the brand of those, but I don't want to spend all the money on that and then find out I just sleep really well because I'm tired from going to Disney. So if anybody's tried those, let me know. If you have recommendations on pillow brands, me and my sleep would be ever so grateful. You guys ready to see part 2 of my Disney haul today? Oh, you got a sneak peek of him. Here is Stitch. So this is the thing that I was trying to get on Shop Disney. I believe that was about a week ago. He came already, which is the fastest shipping I've ever had from Shop Disney. The ears are bendy, that's why they're bending in like that. But anyway, This is series 3, which is based on The Lion King. I know looking at him this way, he doesn't really look like Lion King, but there's grubs on his head. Honestly, that was the selling detail to me. But if you look really closely at the fabric, you can see the famous, here, it's upside down, Hakuna Matata scene, Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. And then there's like a jungle-esque in the green. So I'm not collecting all of the Stitch Crashes Disney collection. I just really like The Lion King. So I have this one, and I'll probably try for April's because it is so cute and it's the Little Mermaid. But I think I'm going to put him up with my Simbas, even though he's not Simba. But he's definitely going to make me need to reconsider where I have this collection. But that's where he's going to go for now. So my next thing from my Disney haul are 2 new headbands from Bella Notte and Co. If you haven't seen any of my videos on these headbands, they're the ones I wear in the park all the time. I have quite the collection. I'll show you my full collection after I show you my newest ones. But they had a princess pop-up. If you don't know, they're doing a princess line. That's not all they do. They do non-Disney ones as well. And they don't all have to be headbands with bows. But yes, I'll show you the 2 I got. So this one is their new release, which is the they don't call it Jasmine, but it's what it's inspired after. I think Not a Prize to Be Won is the name of this one. But obviously very Jasmine inspired. Gold and aqua. And then this one's funny that I ended up with. So they did a Merida one, and I don't like Merida, and I know she's an official Disney princess, but in my brain she's not, because I just find her annoying. Sorry if you like her. But I didn't like the original one they came out with, but they do have secondary ones that the fabric is like more inspired by, instead of like with this one, like clearly that's Jasmine's jewelry. But so anyways, I did buy a Merida one because if you buy 2, they're cheaper. So I did get a Merida inspired. I didn't get the fabric for Merida has like a bow and arrow. So this one's the like bounding version, I guess, and just a plaid, which I actually have quite a few plaid ones already, but not a blue plaid. So now I can say I supported Merida, even though I didn't get the official Princess Collection band. But let me show you my entire collection. I feel like I should be embarrassed, but I know that there's people that have more Minnie Mouse ears than I have headbands. So I guess I shouldn't be too embarrassed. Plus, these are much cheaper than the Minnie Mouse ears. But obviously, you can see some of them are just solid color. There's Hufflepuff. There's Not So Scary Halloween Party, Orange Bird, Tiana. Here, I guess I could show you like... This Cinderella one is her official one, so you can see her carriage on there. I mean, obviously, it's still very Cinderella inspired, but like an Elsa one has like the symbols from Frozen 2 in it. This one's one of my faves. Haunted Mansion. So she doesn't have things in stock all the time, so you gotta always like check her out on Instagram for what's going to be coming. Highly recommend. Again, that's Bella Notte and Co. Go check them out. Daily Disney for March 26th from Home on the Range. Maybe they just didn't like your singing, said Phil. My singing? Songbirds sing, saloon gals sing, little bitty snot-nosed children sing. I yodel, and yodeling is an art, exclaimed Slim. Did you get your butt kicked today?
No, it was actually very slow.
Actually slow?
Yeah, it was weird.
Why do you think that is?
I think spring break's over, and I think this Easter break isn't going to be a thing.
Well, I will say that I booked us park reservations for Tuesday and Wednesday just until we figure out what's going on, and I had no issues. Like,
I'm
I got
telling you, man.
Animal Kingdom on Tuesday and Studios on Wednesday. And once I got the studios one, I was like, I mean, sometimes I get lucky when I do them late at night, but
It's because everybody's busy getting May the 4th studios reservations.
I was like, get off my day, if you guys don't know.
It's the first Star Wars day with Galaxy's Edge.
If you guys don't know, May 4th is actually my birthday. So I usually go to studios that day, but I will not be going to studios that day.
No way, it's going to be a mess.
And they're not going to be even doing
anything. It's just going to be I was in Galaxy's
Are you
Edge.
sure it's the first one with Galaxy? Yeah,
Yeah,
guess
because
you're
it
right.
opened. I literally read an article. It opened August 29th of 2019, and then the pandemic hit before May the 4th.
So
So it was shut down.
are you sure that's when it opened?
Yes.
I'm trying to remember because I guess I don't really remember Galaxy's Edge opening here.
You weren't here.
Well, I was just gonna say in August I wouldn't have been. I would have been in week 2 of the travel thing.
Yeah,
But
because I went by myself.
you went to the opening of Galaxy's Edge?
Yeah. Remember,
you
I
went
woke up
to-
like stupid early.
I thought that was for Rise of the Resistance.
No, I went the opening of Galaxy's Edge.
Oh. What did you do there?
I mean, I did all the stuff.
What's all the stuff?
I did the ride, and then I left. That was
What's all the stuff?
well. I had done all of the stuff.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see what the chaos was.
You went for first day Rise of the Resistance though too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Was
I
it-
went for like second day of Rise of the Resistance,
Oh.
but I went for first. I went because I wanted to see what like the chaos was gonna be, and all the cast members were like lining the streets with lightsabers and stuff, and cheering. And everybody was already in there at like 4:00 in the morning, and I was like, "What is this?"
Hi Gadget. Come here.
Gadget.
Come say hello.
She just wants to be under a blanket. Come here. Come on. She's tired. She doesn't know what she wants.
She's been asleep for hours.
I'm about to be asleep for hours.
Anyways, I told them about the pillow. I did fluff it, so here's to a great night of sleep.
She didn't fluff my pillow. It was very rude.
He's never complained about his pillow before. So anyway, everyone needs deadlines.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming to the show! What did he say?